Right then, hello guys, or welcome back to Skylines. What? LB? Okay, there's a lot of people in the stream. We've been chatting in the stream already, so it's all good. What? How do you partially solve a Rubik's Cube? Isn't it solved or not? No, you can partially solve a Rubik's Cube. You do like one side of it. You like, because there's a thing where you're like, I got a side. That's the thing. Right. Unsolved Rubik's Cube. Yeah, exactly. Okay. But anyway, enough of this. Right, we're back to Skylines. Hello. Right, we're back to Skylines. We're back to unhappy citizens, and apparently they're so unhappy they don't want to come, which is surprising because I thought we were doing it awesome. But it's all good. Last time we did all sorts of things, including adding our new kind of like government area of town, which I've got to tidy up a little bit. We also put in the beautiful zoo, which I was very happy about. Beautiful zoo, all the animals, including I think the quite environmentally the quite morally questionable polar bear. Not quite sure whether we should really be keeping a polar bear in the zoo, but there you go, that's there. So that's that. We also talked about what we're going to be doing with the roads. And Joel. Octosted, thank you very much for Banjo. Banjo will not be necessarily joining us today. He's been very good though. I don't know, Banjo's been a combination of good and not good today. He spent a little bit of time outside with me today and he was very happy about that. But then he also spent time eating my arm today, which I was less happy about that. So it's all good. Guys, Octosted subbed up for 12 months, big year in a row. Thanks very much, Octosted, taking us back up to that 260 subscribers right now, guys. Thank you very much indeed. Welcome back on board, Octosted. Guys in the chat can give you some love. So last time as well, we spent time building Stanton up here, this little town, which, by the way, you'll notice has currently got quite busy traffic out of town. Now, I don't think there is... Okay, basically, because we have got it set as a stop right here, a stop. Now, I think we could probably do with maybe actually creating some kind of junction in and out of here. I'm not sure. I said I really didn't want to. It's very troubling, isn't it? That it's very troubling that you can't have just an efficient one-way junction. That always seems to bother me. It's like you really should be able to just make this work. Like it shouldn't create like a tailback. A town this size should not create this tailback during rush hour. Like I just don't think it's really right. The only thing that we could potentially do here, which I think might solve this issue or help solve this issue, would be to just bump this up to like a 4-lane here. Because maybe we think of this as more of a small town than bloody street lighting. Wait. Well, we could go 3 and 1, so it's like 1 coming in. That makes sense. No street lighting. There we go. Right, so we have 3 lanes coming out like this. Although, is that going to help us? Is that going to help us? It's really not going to help us. Damn it. Yeah, there is a stop sign on the junction. Maybe I should just remove the stop sign. Maybe I've completely overthought this, and all we need to do is just remove that stop sign. I feel like that's probably what it is. Just do that. Let's go back to what we had and have no stop sign. Overthinking it. Right, yes, priority, and it's fine. We'll just put a yield. Right, also I think I adjusted the speed limits on this road, because it shouldn't really be 90. I think I said make it 60. Right, let's see if that's a little bit better. Yep, there we go. Okay, instantly better. There we go. There we go. Happy days. These are yours and my happy days. There we go. They're off. They're off and racing. The stop sign is at fault. Yes, it is. Who put that stop sign there? Not me. No, it's not going to be another gigantic roundabout project. What's wrong with my gigantic roundabout project? Guys, Ridzi just subscribed. Thank you very much, Ridzi. Welcome on board, my friend. Thank you very much. Guys, don't forget as well, we're doing, often we're doing Planet Coaster on Sundays now. And I now have still 2 codes to give away for Planet Coaster, so if you want to join me on Sundays, you can potentially pick up one of those. I need to have a look at the new DLCs as well for Planet Coaster, so that's going to be coming. I've got an itchy nose tonight, I apologise. Right, so it's all good. Right, so let's carry on. So, town up here. Now, where we got to last time, well, we built this, like, ramp up here, and we were going to start building a new town. Also, we said that, you know, we really needed to crack on with this. I'm actually going to pause because we've got sort of people coming in, and we've got, like, a big... you know, input coming in here of people wanting to, you know, join the town. But what is there? Let's just look at minerals. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, I thought so. There's a big... So remember how we said originally we were going to build a town there? Well, I'm now not going to build a town. Oh, crap. Actually, there's a whole mining area here. I actually forgot about this. This might scupper my plans to build another bigger town up here. We might have to change plan here. Well, a lot of people have wanted me to build up on top of here as well, so that's one thing. Oh, I know that we did talk about... what if we... We did talk about building a tunnel through as well, remember that? We talked about building a... Oh, we talked about building a rail tunnel, didn't we? We talked about building a rail tunnel, that was the thing. We talked about building a railway to Stanton. And that, yeah, we'd have like a rail connection. It probably, realistically, would probably make more sense to just have the railway come around here where it'd be easier, but a tunnel would be a lot cooler. Redsy says I would have subbed a lot longer but just spent 250 quid on a new mobile. No, not a worry, mate. Not a worry. Welcome on board. Yeah, we talked about building a railway junction. I mean, arguably, if I was to build some kind of rail hub right here, then we can have the industry rail, which could potentially serve the minerals. Thing is, we could get away with having a town like right here. But then it's not going to be quite as big as I wanted it to be. However, we could also consider using this side of the... So what if we were to build like... So wait, where's this mine? It's like... Yeah, I mean, basically we're there. We want to build like right here. We will build on this plateau where we can build a good sized town, I think. And when you look at that amount of space, I mean, that's basically... It's as big as Impossible Town. And if we cross both sides, we've got to cross this river either way anyway. Literally, you're making a city or a US state, I know. Do a mining town, a mixture of residential and mining industry. Can you imagine how unhappy those people are going to be? Those people are going to be unimpressed if you sort of combine mining stuff around them. Right, we need to, before we do anything else, we need to get a bridge going on here. So let's go bridge. Now, it needs to be a good, impressive bridge because, yeah, something like one of these. Yeah, it needs to be something along these lines here because... Damn it, work right. Might be able to get around this with move it, I'm not sure. There's a low point here. It would make more sense... Oh, damn, that's annoying. Gotta soften the edge of that. The river is very high to the bank here. And I guess really where we want to come across is sort of where it's height, it's sort of level, and it sort of is about right there. What's going on with that over there? What's all this about? It's like a big sort of ridge right here. In all honesty, I probably got bored of like softening up edges and didn't bother to do this. Let's be real. That's probably like what happened right here. Yeah, so really where we... Yeah, look, okay, here we are. This is better. The trouble is, I don't know whether this is actually going to connect. I actually built this thing before. And why is it being weird now? Right, I'm just going to randomly put this in here and see what happens. I've not actually used this thing before. Maybe I have to do it that way around. I don't know. Let's just do that and see what it is. Right, why is it, like, weird? What? Why does it... Oh, because you then have to place the road going over it, that's why. Yeah, I remember how this works. So it's like, it's a stupid thing. It is a silly thing. So we need basically a 4-lane probably going across here. And basically what we've got to do is like that. Right? And then you have to basically build your thingy off of that. So what we want to do, what I'm going to do, sort of come across like this. Body looks about right. No! Why would it drop down like that stupid thing? Here we go. Gotta find the right way to do this, guys. No. Right, I'm gonna do that. Hope that it's about right. Right, then we might just raise things up a little bit and move it. It's gonna be a pain considering this is that. Move it, you're not listening. Gonna be flawless bridge making with LT. Right, there we are. So that's on the level. Right, now we have the simple and easy task of just moving this. Moving this. The simple and easy task of moving this. Right, here we go. Elegantly into place. Just... Is this how I'm supposed to do this? I guess so. What is this? Letting your stream keeps switching quality. That's not my problem, mate. That is no responsible. Why is this road not the same width? Triggering me very much. Maybe we have to use a different type of road on this thing. Right, so that's that. Now, I think maybe we have to use a different road type on this to make it fit properly. Now, I'm sure that that's going to be too wide, but maybe it won't. Oh yeah, the 4-lane bridges have their own bloody bridge style, don't they? However, I actually forgot that the 4-lane bridges have their own bridge style. The 4-lane bridges have their own bridge style to the point where I almost want to just use them. What do you guys think? Do you think we should just go with this, or do you think we should change it up to the other one? I just can't decide. Oh, the 6-lane, I think, is almost where it's going at, look. Let me just try this. I think it's designed for that. Yep, there we go. So it's designed for a 6-lane road going across it, guys. That's what we need to do here. Now we know. Playing and learning. Okay, there we are. So that's what we're supposed to do there. Right, so now we can just add in some others. And obviously we can move these pillars and stuff in a minute. Get this exactly right. 4-lane bridges. What? Why is everyone saying 4-lane bridges in the stream? Like, what's that got to do with anything? Right, let's look for bridge. Okay. So now we just need to simply... Yeah, I know it's missing a leg because it probably has to overlap, which is what we're obviously going to do. Right, I think I have to place these before I move them, so I'm just going to basically smack these in here. Like this, I guess. Any issue is, shouldn't this one be this way around? No, you're doing it wrong, LT. Don't worry, it's going to be alright. We're going to get through it together. It's going to be okay. It's be alright, I promise. Stay alive. Stay alive, and I will find you. No matter what occurs. Yeah, it's too late. You've missed your opportunity, stream. You should have, like, you should have answered more when I told you to answer me instead of only answering some. Right. So, okay, so this thing has to come up. Here it goes. Why is this thing like on the piss? Like, look, it's not even on the right level. Which is probably the road's fault. Oh, God, this thing is going to be a nightmare. This is going to turn in... Why does everything I have to do fail horribly? Oh, not only that, but the bridge is like... Look, it's not high enough. So it's like floating. Look, do you see what I mean? Like the bottom of it's not even in the river. So I have to do it like this or something stupid. It's not even going to work. Greatly problematic. You're just looting it. That's not becoming a thing, all right? We're not starting to call things looting it, all right? That's not going to be a thing. Right. Are you ready for the entire hour to be about building this bridge? Are you ready for it? Because it's going to happen, whether you like it or not. Right, so this, I'm going to have to terraform this land now to make this bridge work. Skylines 1, LT, nil. Yeah, probably about right. I think I need that to be like a little pop-up meme in the stream hat. Just like, you know, like when you get the football results and it's like beep, 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 and it should just come up like LT, nil. Luton, nil. City Skylines, 2. So on, that kind of thing. Looting it is totally becoming a thing. No! Looting use a snap tool like fixed attachment rotations. No, snap tools don't work well with me. They're not my friends. Anyway, soon we're going to be back to explaining to people how I don't like to do things the usual way and that I like to make things more challenging. We have to explain that one several times. Now we're going to be back to the fact that I'm not going to be able to find nodes easily. That's going to be fun. Right, so this has got to be like here or something. This is going to be fun. Are you ready for bridge fun? Not sure where it's supposed to be. Like guesstimate it. Like what I'm looking at is the height of this rail and the fact that it cuts right through there. I'm just kind of guesstimating that that's about right. I also am not liking the fact that the bridge sort of seems to. Oh, there we are. I'll make it so that I don't know. It needs to be like there or something. No, let's see it. No. There's the like little kiosky thing, like, and the road clearly needs to be like there, right? So now we have to look at the other little kiosks and work out. And I can find the node here. Yeah, like, see, there's the right. So it wants to be like that. I think this is going to end up being like the curvy bridge where it's like whoop whoop all the way along. So somebody who's never seen this stream will come in and be like, what? Yeah, they'll just come in and be like, what's happening? It's fine. Don't diminish my achievements. Yeah. It's true to say, though, that people coming in would not understand this stream. Like the... Okay, let's have a look here. Okay, so this, I think, wants to be about there or something. I'm not sure. Also, I don't care if it's not perfectly on the level, provided it's just semi-level, you know. We haven't even got to worrying about whether the bridges are kind of like equidistantly spaced either. So that now this bit here was all fine, but now look, there's a great big gap on here, so I think this bit has to come up. I think I've also made a few mistakes with some other things here. Oh, actually I can see what's going wrong here. It's fine. Fine. Just because that's supposed to be like that. It's fine. No problem. No real problem. Don't worry about it. It's all good. Okay. I want to watch Friends. When was the last time anybody watched Friends? Tell me your stories in the chat. Right, now the other thing is kind of like how, yeah, in seriousness, like how close these things want to be. So, like, look, okay, so this little, I'm probably assuming, okay, that this little kiosky thing wants to sort of sit like that. You guys agree? Or do you think it must sit like this, so that the little kiosk basically sort of butts up against that, sort of like this, would you say? Would you say that was right, guys? Did you say that was right? Look, so that it kind of like, it cross-sects, sort of like that. Are we going to go with that? That seems about right. That bridge would make me want to jump off it. Come on! This is, I think that's why the London Bridge is falling. Nursery rhyme was made. No, it's fine. No, but seriously, I think that looks kind of okay right there. You guys are not helping me. You guys are not helping me at all today. Not helping at all. Too slow to reply and not giving any useful conversations. Right. I'm going to do what I think is right. Okay, so that's going to go there like that. The next one, when I can get on it, I'm going to go... Oh, oh wait, no, this is not right either because the height is different. No, not the road, you bloody... Okay, right, so that wants to be like there. Yeah, the other question is, are they all the same height? And you can clearly see that the answer is no. This guy wants to... Okay, where's the first one here? It's all happening again. Which one is low? The second one. Damn it, why didn't the person who made this make it easier? Right. This wants to come up until that bit is dropping off. And now look what's happening with the bloody roads, man. Roast fest on LT Bridge. It's just... Princess Baker says she used a 4-lane... Well, she used a 4-lane road, but they also didn't understand how to make this work properly. It's fine. It's fine. Right, I'm just going to do that or something. Right, it's just... This one is going to be especially painful, I think. Right, just bear with me a minute. This is on the piss as well. This wants to be like here. You can see it because it's not straight down the road. Right, we are slowly getting there. Like, if it's not 100% perfect, that's okay. Alright. What's this? Oh, it wasn't Princess Baker, it was Valenia said they use 4-lane road bridges. I thought they're both red today in the chat. Why are you using two B... What? What, you asking me about my PC build when in the middle of... Don't ask me about my PC build when I'm trying to build a bridge. Jesus Christ. The only other thing I'm thinking of here is to use Move It to make it so that... Oh! Yeah, okay, there we go. I'll just do that. Oh, no. Right. What I was going to say was if the nodes were over these bits, that might make more sense. Because the nodes currently are like in the middle. And I feel like if the nodes were like there, then obviously I could raise the nodes up. And it would actually make a lot more sense. So I'm tempted to do that. But we shall just see a minute. So I'm going to try and do that. Against my probably own advice. Here's where the node is. Come on, get that node. There we go. Right, so I'm going to try and do this, which is probably poorly advised. There probably was a much better, more efficient way of doing this, by the way. Whee! Yes, get it. Okay, fine, don't worry. Don't worry. Get rid of that. There's probably a much more efficient way of doing this, but this is what's happening now. It's happening whether you like it or not. Right. Don't fight the 4-lane roads, LT. Join the dark side. No. I liked it when it was snapped off to the side. It looked more like an actual LT build. Yeah. I like that that's a thing now. It's just like, yeah, if it looks completely, utterly insane, then it's like a build from me. Right. Oh, I thought I already moved this node right here. Can't get on that node. No. There we go. Oh, God. The horror. Man, this one was script. What happened here? How did that even happen? Right. Okay. Right, this will make a bit more sense now, I think. think he says. Right. Are they level? Just about. The only trouble is that these are not in the middle here. So really what we want to do is... Really what we want to do is sort of select the whole thing here. Up with this. Right, so really what I want to do, this might go badly wrong. Right, so we're just going to do that. We're just going to do that, and then... It's like the end of Akira, where all the bridge just... Imagine if I tried to fix this whilst there was traffic actually on it. We're open for business. This was supposed to take 2 minutes. It's been like 25. Okay, anyway. Now it's going to be... Right, my point with that was that these need to be in the middle. Smiley! Thank you very much, Smiley. That bridge is triggering me. Holy. I know. Get prop line tool. I have it! I have prop line tool. Why is that? Why is prop line tool even relevant at this point? Like, what could I possibly need prop line tool for at this moment in time? Okay. Right, anyway. So, let's just get this connected up here. This road's being silly. I'll do that for now, but I'm going to change that up. Right, let's go back to making this perfect bridge. There's no saving that bridge, just leave it as it is. No. Now, come on. No need for that. There's no need for poor mental attitude. We can do this completely. Right. So, let's have a look. Firstly, are we straight on? Yep. Now we go to this one here. I mean, arguably, it's probably... No, actually, alright, we'll just go back to where we were. Right, so... Yeah, this bit here is actually fine, really. I don't think there's any issues. That looks pretty straight. I'll come back to that. Things get a little bit awry here. Not quite perfect here. Bring this down a bit. And same on this end. Apparently this wants to go into a curve for some reason, which we obviously don't want. Ooh, perfect. Come on now, stop being silly. Stop being... What's going on with this? For God's sake. Just be normal. Bit of that. Right, let's do this again. Try again. Right, there we go. Right, so this wants to straighten up a little bit. What? Bring that down. Gonna be flawless victory. Flawless victory. Go down, you stupid thing. No. Right, here we go. So, bring this bridge in here. This road is possessed. We could call it like the Demon Bridge or something. Right, now this, unfortunately, needs to sit on the end here. There's the actual other bit of the bridge. We're nearly there. Right, this wants to be about here, I guess. And the road actually does need to be aligned a little bit here so that it's a bit more straight. I think that is deceiving us. But I think I'm nearly there. Oh, do you know what's... what's really bugging me now is that, like, this one is on the land, but this one is not. But the problem is if we move it further this way... Ah, that's so much. People keep joining in on the chat and they're just like, oh my god, so triggered. Well, yeah, the issue that I have is, so, like, these pillars are, like, they're in the river now, and that's fine. But now this bit of the bridge is on the land, but this bit is not. So it's like... So do we add, like, another... Do we shift it all that way a bit and add another bridge on the end? That's what we need to do, right? No, no, never give in. No, never give in. What we're going to do is shift it all along a bit and then stick another bridge on the end. Rate this bridge 11 out of 10. Exactly. Exactly correct. Right, so let's just simply select this whole bridge again. There we are. Simple as that. Damn it. Right, now we'll just gently nudge it to the right. Nothing could go wrong here. Alright, it's okay. It'll be alright. Right, like there. Okay, there we go. Everybody's just like... yeah, like, yeah. It'll be like... when I die, I'll get, like, be in some terrible accident where I get, like, hit by a bus or something, and then it'll be in the paper. It'll be like, he always said, like, nothing can go wrong. No, we're not playing Planet Coaster. That's not... Okay. So, we need to be back on the road here. I just need to find the nodes so that I can adjust the road here a little bit first. Okay, so as we can see, the road is a little bit out of kilter. There we go. It doesn't help this gigantic hill is right behind me, so it keeps clipping my camera out. It's not quite right, is it? We'll work out the right level for the roads as well here. I think I said before that I wanted the roads to be like... it needs to be... But okay, so basically where the top of this is, that's where I want the road to be at. So... There we go. So... Where that barrier is, I want it to be like the barrier... Actually, that doesn't even make sense. Like, these must be at different heights or something. What the hell is going on here? Not feeling this at the moment. I think this needs to be up a bit higher or something. Sure, I can't quite tell. This really is a puzzle today. This is a real... challenge, this one. Come on, get that node. Yes, okay. This is a big challenge today, this one. It's like Luton's Bridge Challenge. Right, this can move out here a bit. Now, the only thing that's positive here is that this side of the bridge is actually... Whoa! This side of the bridge is... Calm down, my friend. This side of the bridge is a little bit easier to get onto than it was previously. Only a little bit, mind you. Right, before we add in the next bridge segment, let's actually get this bit better right first. That doesn't look too bad there. This one is not correct. So this here, look, be a bit more like that, I guess. Maybe even, let's have a look here. Hard to tell actually, because right. Now this is the one that's a pain in the ass. That looks okay. Now, if we look along here, yeah, you can see the barrier, look, on the actual road. See, this bit here wants to go down a bit. Right. So this should come down a bit until that's basically at that level, like that. So it's at the same level all the way across, in theory. These bridges don't seem to be bloody level, though. Do you see this? Like, they seem to be higher at one end than they are at the other. I swear that's what's going on here. Yeah, because look, see, here's the road, that's level. Now this bit of road right here, I get on the node. There he is. Yeah, look, see, look, how does this work? Because now this guy, he wants to be down here. What the fuck? Well, I suppose obviously that bridge needs to come up or something. That's probably what's going on here, but no, it must be this bit. So this needs to be on the same level. I think I made this a lot more complicated than it needs to be, by the way. Come on, node, where are you? I'll find you. Damn it, road. Under segments. What? What in the crap? Hey, that's that node. Yeah, there we are. That's this node here. Yeah. Right. So anyway, as I was saying, this needs to be more like up here. So let's just have a look at this. Would it be better to do it from this side? Why have I been doing it from the other side the whole time? Right, they are. Look, see, that is more on the level. Just also whether this bridge is straight, look. Yeah, look, you can physically see that it's not, because see where it sticks out on the side here, look? See that? It wants to be like there. This is very troublesome. Also, I think this would work, by the way, if you were just doing this with one bridge, obviously, but trying to do 4 is where we're kind of like, where it's all going to pot. If I was just in one bridge here, we'd be alright. The challenge is the fourth bridge, the 4th road bridge. Although I think it's more than 4 now. We've got to still put our extra one in on the end as well, remember? So we've still got that to come. Right. I like how I say right really definitively, as if like that's going to be it and it's going to be fine. It's alright, we're doing fine. It's fine, we're doing fine. Okay. So let's look. For starters, it's higher at one end than the other. I really want to turn that off because it's really, really annoying me that it keeps picking up the bridge node. Yes, troubling. It could be a really extreme solution to this, which would be like grab a road of like set height and force it to be the same height all the way across. Tempted to do that. But I think we're pretty close. I don't know. I mean, it depends on how much I want to be fussed about this. Also, it probably occurs to me that oh no, it's okay. What's this? One entire episode on building a bridge. This is not any bridge. This is like a really kind of like it's a big deal bridge. It's a bridge that's being a pain in the ass, and we're not going to stand for it anymore. Yeah, this is probably what I should have done. So basically make it so that it's like from A to B and just goes straight across like that. That's probably what I should have done. Trouble is then we get this kind of bridge going on. But even then, look, see, it'll dip down. No, I don't think so. I think we're nearly there. It just wants to be a little bit lower on this other end. That's the problem here. The issue is just getting it level. And I can probably do that by eye, to be quite honest with you. Not that far off. Depends on whether we go higher or lower. Like, we either bring it up or bring it down, and I'd probably rather bring it up a bit, actually. So this is just the road heights. Once we've got the road heights correct, then the other stuff should be pretty easy. Yeah, I'm going to put another arch on the other side, don't worry. Don't you need to build like 2 more so that civs can access the other side from anywhere, Luton? I don't know. Then what are you doing? I'm watching someone building a bridge on a game. My wife. Why are you laughing so much? Me? I don't know, but I can't stop. This is triggering me as well, the fact that there's 2 nodes right here when I really want there to be just 1, but whatever. Right, so this also needs to come up to that level. Right, we're nearly there now. Look, so that's our... Right, that looks about right. How is that bridge, like, slanted? I swear something's up with this bridge. Look, that bridge is not level. Is it? Look. You can hide down in the sea bridge. I'm going to get rid of that bridge. They're all on the bloody piss. Like, no wonder this is going wrong so much. Look, you can see it. You can see, look, it's on a slope. Look, not straight. Look, why is it not straight? No wonder I'm having so many problems with this. Look, anybody can see that. Look, why is it sloping like that? Maybe my eyes are not level. It's possible. So this bridge, I think, has been mocking me the entire time. Right. Well, whatever. I'll just... What? Is this prop intended as an end piece? No, I don't believe so. I think it's just as is. Yeah, so it's like... It's weird. It's like... If you actually look at it there, I think it's supposed to be like... It slopes away like that and then has a straight bit in the middle. I think that's probably like how it's supposed to be. But, yeah, I think it's half, like, so it's supposed to turn around. So obviously I'm having to sort of amalgamate it how I want it to be. However, this could semi-work to our advantage, I suppose, because it means that I could actually slope this one end down a bit. You know, so this actually could drop down, I guess. Just sort of gradually like that. Because we wanted it to do that anyway. Providing we know, obviously, that that's what it's meant to do. There we go. So we could actually do that. See, like we can slope that away, sort of. Right. We're close. I can taste it. Taste victory. Right, now the only other trouble we had was, remember that that was when we moved the road up to the correct level. Now we've got to actually remove the bridge up to the right level, guys, remember? So that's just to do this bit now. Easy. We've got the easy bit to do now, look. Just bring in the bridge up. Bring in the bridge up. This is not working. Damn it! Why is everything so hard? I should have just chosen that stone bridge and been done with it. Good bridge. Stupid. We're just going to call it... It's got, the name of this bridge is just going to be the Stupid Bridge. I'll rotate you, piece of crap. Right. It's going to look good in the end, but the process of getting there. Yeah, I know. I know. Right. Right, so now we just need to get the end bridge bit in here somehow. So technically this should slope away, which means I kind of have to do like two little huts or whatever. I don't know. Work it out, won't we? I'll work it out. Work it out as we go. So I'm thinking that this needs to overlap or something, or I don't know. How OCD are people going to be like if it ends up with two huts on one side? Is that going to be like too much? Is that too much? Fine. You guys will tolerate it. There we are, look. So you just have two huts on one side like that. What's wrong with that? Just because it's not like that on any of the other bits. What could be wrong with that? What's the matter? What is the matter? Unless I double up on every single bridge across here so that they all have two bridges on each piece. Ah, ideas. What about that? That's a good idea. I like your thinking, LT. That's alright, thanks, LT. Right. Just drag this across here. Everybody's just like, Leighton, give up, you lost. No! I've not lost. Never give up. Right, I think we're doing alright there. Right, let's see. See? Told you this could be a thing. So now, all we have to do is basically get another bridge for each bit, turn it around, and make it sort of balance it up. I'm not even... I know it seems like I'm slightly joking just for the sake of it, but I'm actually semi-serious as well. The problem is that each of these kind of like slopes away a little bit. So then when you come to do your road, it's like it sort of sinks down too much on one end, but not the other end. Right, we're so close though. Right, tempted to call it there. Right, what do we reckon? Pass or fail? Yeah, see, I think we're actually meant to. Oh, this one's not right now. Oh. Okay. Can we get away with that? Blow it up. I don't know if this is worse than a roundabout. No. Nothing's worse than the roundabouts. Okay, right. So that seems okay. Right. I think we're going to leave it as is. Right, there we go. Done. That'll be it. Now I just need to tidy this a little bit up here. We also need to have, obviously, this road coming in onto it. Let's just see what happens if we just bring that road up here as it is. Yeah, so if we were to just bring this national road straight up onto this, what's going to happen? I think we probably need to put some kind of roundabout or something on the end here, but we'll see. Yeah, it's not perfect, is it? But it gets us near to where we want to be at. I think we need, no, I don't know if we need a roundabout, but we do need some kind of intersection here. And I'm actually thinking that what we should have is, oh, actually, okay, so here's an idea. All right, so what's the time? It's neat. We're nearly done on this episode, so 50 minutes of bridge horror. That's a YouTube title right there. YouTube title right there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, what I'm going to do, and let's level this, if I can anyway. Right, so what I want is this bit here to be level with this, basically. So we'll level this back up here, look. Okay, so then the idea is that this road will basically cut through here underneath, and then it will sort of come up again on the other side, right? This, meanwhile, is going to go over the top, but it's going to have several kind of like little bits coming down, basically. So we'll just drop this off here a bit more as well. Whoops. Be careful on those edges. I'll probably do like this. Okay. Right. So let's just do that. Level this bit right here. Okay, now I might fill this in or whatever as we go along, but for now, probably do. Right, so what I want to do is, because we've just had a national road, I think because we're coming towards the city, I actually think that we'll expand the national road into basically, remember how back here, right all the way down here, we just had like 2-lane highway? So I think, I wish I could just copy that section right there, but oh, actually, can't I do that? Can I do that with, like, move it? Yeah. I should be able to just, I don't know whether I can do this. Let's see whether it'll let me do this. Yeah, it does. Yeah, cool. So what I want to do is just take this and basically put this right here. So like that. Yeah, the only trouble is, as I suspected, the delineators disappear, but it's good enough. I can tweak them myself in a minute. Right, and then what we need to do is just move this a little bit. Right. So this just needs to basically come a bit more like that. Like that. Might have to tweak some of this here a little. Hopefully not with any destructive chaos. Yep, it's working okay. Okay, right, so we've kind of got our highway entrance there. Maybe we can just... What? Why won't you move? Why won't you let me do anything? There we go. Right, I wanted to just move this a little. Like so. And maybe this just needs to come down a little... No, okay. Okay, right, well that'll do. It's not perfect. There we go. Right, so now I'll just take a little national road. And we can just connect that up. Done, like that. And then this national road is going to have to calmly change up a little bit right there. Very little bit right there. Okay, there we go. Right, that's that. Now, we have got, just the last thing I'll do so I don't forget is there should be a load of props right on this bit right here where we had those delineators. Yeah, look, you can see them. And they obviously are not going to be able to stay on there anymore. So we shall just delete them. There we go. And then we can always add delineators back in. I think we're just using these ones. So let's just go here. Let's go Anakion. Okay, so I'm just going to put some more delineators here, which just show where the edge of the road is, so that we don't get crazy people crashing all over the place. There we go. And the same from this side to there and to... Ah, okay, great. Right, problem solved. So that's going to be like that. So then, okay, next time what we're going to do is, like I say, this road here will continue on and just go straight up. These two highways will go over the top of it, and then they'll have like off ramps, and then we'll do the same on the other side basically. So that way it should like have a real easy way of the roads basically connecting without us having to actually build a roundabout on either side of the bridge. So there we go. The game has had enough of LT. Yeah, it's true. That's enough. Right. Okay, the Bridge of Nightmares. I guess the very last thing we should do here is name the bridge. Stupid Bridge. Okay, there we go. Yeah, Stupid Bridge. So there we are. That's it. So the Stupid Bridge is done. And next time we'll finish on tweaking it and actually getting it working. All right, we're going to stop there for this one anyway. Right, thanks guys. See you on the next time.